All right, in this video, we're going to show you how to use all the tools for web browsing in Safari on your iPhone 13. First, we're going to look at private browsing. So what you're going to do is first open up Safari. I have it on the Windomatic, which is our station that tells us what the wind is in the direction. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go all the way down to the bottom where you see these little two boxes. What that's telling you is that's going to open up multiple pages. When I click there, it brings me to this page. And these are some things that I was looking at before. At the bottom, you're going to see how many tabs are open. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to get to private browsing, what you have to do is click on that. It's going to bring up this drop up because it comes from the bottom up. And you're going to notice I'm on 4 tabs. I can go to private by just clicking that. And there, we have just initiated the private browsing mode. Safari won't remember the pages you visit, your search history, or autofill information after you close a tab in private browsing. That is crucial. Close a tab. You got to close the tab, otherwise it's still there. All right, so if you want to look at something, I'm just going to open up anything here. I'll just open up YouTube. All right, so now we're on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and go back. And now, if you don't close this out, it will still be there. So what you have to do, if you want to make sure next time you go in here that it's gone, you got to just click this little X right there. Bam, now that's gone. So now to get out of private browsing, what you have to do is come down to where it says private, click on it, and then you've got to go inside that drop up, click 4 tabs, which is your regular, and then bam, you just hit done, and Bob's your uncle, you're good. First, we're going to go ahead and click on Safari, open it up. Then we're going to go to these 2 little itty bitty A's, click that, gives us this window here, and it says show top address bar. Hit that, bam, there it goes, it's at the top. Again, you don't like that, pull down, go up here, click it, to get the drop down, show bottom tab, bam, there you are. You want to go back to the top, show top tab, bam, there you are. Want to go to the bottom, show bottom tab, bam, there you go. But anyway, we're going to open up Safari, cha-ching, and I'm in Google right now. And so for me to switch this to a desktop version, what I need to do is find the address bar and find the 2 little A's on the left side. It could be at the top or the bottom. I put my address bar at the bottom, and I've got a video and shows you how to change it. But I'm just going to tap it. It's going to give me this little drop up, and it's going to say request desktop website. Let's go ahead and do that and see if it changes it at all. So now you can see it's completely changed it, and it's made it, it's kind of like shrunk it down. So now let's go back and I'll show you how to change it back to the mobile version. All you do is click those 2 A's again, and then you're just going to go request mobile website. And then it's going to go right back to that original page that we had. Bam. And it's changed a little bit since we were looking at it before, but this is the mobile site. First, let's all go ahead and just open up Safari. Bam. Then we're going to go down here. We're just going to click on these 2 A's. This is my address bar is on the bottom, by the way. You can change it and put it on the top. I've got another video that shows you how to do that. But anyway, let's go ahead and just touch that. It brings up this, and you can see Show Reader. And I click that. And notice how this turned black. Now, to get out of Reader, you're going to be like, how do I get out? How do I do it? What you got to do is put your finger on here and hold it. And it pops back to the original, okay? So that's how you do it. Or if you want, you could just do a shortcut, hold it, and it goes to Reader. And now you can read all the stuff that's in there, right? Let me go back and show, well, let me just show you. Rest of the day, right? Right here, rest of the day. Bam, open it up. You're gonna go down to this little bitty A's, just tap it once. And then at the very bottom, you're gonna see a small A and a big A. If I wanna increase the font size, I hit the big A. You can see it's increasing the size. It tells you how much. You gotta kind of move it over a little bit. Let me do it again. Hit it again, it gets bigger. Now if I want to get smaller, all right, so if I want to get smaller, I hit this one, this one, this one. Now I'm at 115, now I'm at 100, now I'm at 85. Now I'm even, depending on how good your eyesight is, you might want to do that. I don't know. Let's go back up with the let's get it bigger now. Let's hit it bigger, 75%. And there's 85, and there's 100%. I got it at 115. Kind of fills the area a little bit. That's where I like it. So let's go ahead and open it up. And to get to your settings on your browser, and this is going to be specific to each individual page, so you can make settings for every web page that you look at. What you're going to do is you're going to come to those double A's in your address bar. It could be at the top or the bottom. Click it. It's going to open up this drop up or drop down, depending on where your address bar is. And then you're going to go to website settings. You're going to click it. And here you're going to, it says while viewing Google. Now this is only for Google when you set this. You can request a desktop website by hitting that, or you can not request it by hitting it back. You can see it's already spinning that thing. You could use the reader automatically, which would change everything, and you'd have big letters, or not. Or you can allow it to ask, deny, or allow the use of your camera, Same thing with the microphone, and same thing with your location. If I could get it up there, let's close that. With the location, you can ask, deny, or allow. And that's how you use the settings on that. And if you're cool with it, once you've done that, all you've got to do is just hit done. And then from now on, every time you open up Google, it's going to do that. All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to find your privacy report in Safari on your iPhone 13 Pro Max. Let's open it up. Go to the little itty bitty A's, click on it, and then you're going to see a report that says privacy report. Bam. Now it's going to tell you, number one, how many trackers were following you and how many people were trying to look at your stuff. So Safari prevents trackers from viewing your IP address and following you across websites. All right, Tracker prevented 134 sites from profiling you and blocked 80% of the trackers. Right now I'm in the websites. All right, so look at, here's the websites that were looking at me. Look at all these. I don't even know. I have no idea who there's internet in a box. Well, that was, I went on there to look at the Raspberry Pi thing. So that was kind of following me, Windomatic. All right, now let's go to the trackers. These are the people who are trying to gather information. And look, Google, Facebook, Cloudflare, Trade Desk, Google, Microsoft, Warner Media, Rubicon Project. I mean, and the list goes on. Google. I mean, Google's like trying to get as much information on you as possible. And you can see them here, and you can see the name of them as I go through it. So look, I'm almost to the bottom here, and that's how many of these guys were trying to get my data and use it. So you want to, that's, I mean, they're in the business of selling you to somebody. And if you're cool with that, after you looked at it, you can just go up here and hit done, and it just pushes it back down. So that's how you find your privacy report. All right, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Check out my other awesome videos where I show you stuff like this on your iPhone 13 Pro Max. Peace out.